Alright, so we're going to kick off Series 3 of Disney Plus Marvel Legends. This is the Infinity Ultron wave. We're looking at Moon Knight, and this is Mark Spector to be exact. And he does not come with a Build-A-Figure, so this is the 2 per case, and it's not necessary to purchase to build your Infinity Ultron. We are looking at a windowed package. This might be the last wave with a window, so keep that in mind. Here is the side art. And then here's the back side showing the rest of the wave along with Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure right there on the side. And there's a read up on the back side. You can go ahead and pause the video right here to read it. So Moon Knight here is part of Wave 3 of Disney Plus, and I have been very pleased with what Hasbro has been producing with their Disney Plus figures. They have been great. Great sculpts, great paint, great faceplates and all. They are going to be making a Wave 4 with the Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave, which will continue on our Moon Knight figures. So that's very exciting. This figure looks really good. Now, I think this was announced before the show premiered, so there is no unmasked head sculpt here. That's what we all want, and I'm pretty sure we will get a Mark Spector unmasked head eventually. I really want a 2-pack of Mark and Steven unmasked. Casual clothes, it doesn't even have to be in this clothing. In casual clothes like the final episode of the season, that would be pretty cool to see. Now this figure comes with 2 moons right here, and then we have a pair of fists. Now the figure itself comes packed in with a pair of grabbing hands, so this is what you're going to use for our little moon weapons here. So he can hold it in his hand just fine. Now these two actually connect to each other as well. You can see here there is a peg on one side and there's a slot on the other, and you can combine them together. And now it's one, so you can have them hold both at the same time if you wish as well, just like that. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure. You can see here that they did paint some blue around the eyes and added some white there to give it that effect that it is illuminated. We all know that it does illuminate in the show, so I think that was pretty cool. Going down to the torso, you can see this whole body is a brand new mold. It's sculpted, textured, and painted. All the gold areas are the paint, and then the plastic mold is all the white areas, but you can see all the bandages. I do wish that this was a little bit shaded at least. Nothing crazy, but a little shading would have gone a long way here, and I think it would have brought out all the details a little bit better. Down below on the thighs here, we do get these little runes here that are painted. That's cool. Forearm. Overall, the detail is pretty spectacular on this guy. Here's his cape, which is textured on the back. It is pegged in via peg hole and peg from the cape, and I guess you could technically remove it if you wanted to, like that. Put the helmet back on, and then he looks like this without it. Also, the hood is attached to the head, although it does look like it's loose in there. It's not. It's glued on there, so you could probably rip it off if you wanted to. That would damage your figure, of course, so you might not want to do that. But on the back side here, you can see the detail does continue on. So his head's going to be able to move up a little bit. Keep in mind, we got the hood, we got the cape in the way, so that does hinder all of that movement. It's on a barbell peg, so it would move up, but, you know, this is what you get here, which isn't too bad. You do get some motion up and down, left and right, no issue. We do get the head tilting because it's barbell peg, so that's good. I always like that. As for the arms, they do move up, they move down, in and out about that far. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, pinless, swivel at the wrist with a side hinge for the right hand and also the left hand there. I think the fists have normal hinges, yeah. So, as for the diaphragm joint, it does swivel, goes forward and back, tilts. Now there is no waist swivel, the swivel is just going to be at the torso. Legs will kick forward about that much, they go back down, in and out about that far. Then we have a thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees. We have an ankle hinge and an ankle rocker. Alright, so here he is next to the comic version of Moon Knight, and I think this was a Walgreens exclusive to be exact. And you could definitely see the differences here between the two designs, but for the most part, they're pretty similar at the same time. So I think they did a good job in transporting the comic book design into MCU live action. I am pretty happy with the way they portrayed it. And for those curious, he does stand about 6.5 inches tall. Alright, so there he is next to the Walgreens exclusive Sentry, which I just recently reviewed. And here is the Toei TV series Japanese Spider-Man next to him. There he is next to Vulcan. Now, I haven't reviewed Mr. Knight just yet. He's going to be up next, so we will compare these two next to each other once I get this one cracked open and reviewed. So stay tuned for my Mr. Knight review. Alright, so that's going to conclude my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Mark Spector Moon Knight figure from the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure wave. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing the whole wave, including the Build-A-Figure. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section regarding this figure here. And while you're down there, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.